It's Cinco de Mayo, Carlos. Today's reading will be about the upcoming holiday. There will be 3 questions that you will have to answer at the end and reflect on. Carlos and Maria walked past the city park after the baseball game. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, Carlos said. The festival is only a month away. Miss Lopez is teaching us a special dance for the festival, said Maria. We need one more boy. Will you dance with us? Asked Maria. Are you dancing in front of people? Asked Carlos. Miss Lopez will help you, said Maria, smiling. That evening, Carlos asked Abuela about Cinco de Mayo. There was a big battle on May 5th in 1862, said Abuela. A big army came to attack the small town of Puebla. Only a small group of young soldiers lived in Puebla. They were scared, but they didn't give up, said Abuela. The big army didn't think the young soldiers would fight, said Abuela. But the young soldiers won, she said. So that's why we celebrate on Cinco de Mayo, said Carlos. Carlos couldn't sleep that night. He thought about the soldiers. He thought about learning the dance. I can be brave too, he said. Miss Lopez showed Carlos the steps. He stepped on Maria's foot. He tripped and slipped. Don't worry, said Maria. You'll get better. Carlos felt that he would never learn, but he didn't give up. His father gave him a surprise on the morning of the festival. Real cowboy boots, Carlos said. There were so many things to see. Carlos and Maria stopped to watch a puppet show. The crowd was clapping. I hope they clap for us, said Carlos. They saw rows of shining cars. Let's look at the hot rods, he said. Hurry, Carlos, said Maria. We just have time to put on our costumes. It was time for their dance. Carlos looked at the big crowd. His heart pounded. You can do it, whispered Maria. Then the music started. People began to clap in time to the music. Carlos stomped his feet in his new cowboy boots. Suddenly, the music stopped. It was over. He hadn't tripped once. The crowd cheered and clapped. Abuela's cheer was the loudest. The end. So, reflecting on these 3 questions, I want you to discuss and even possibly write them down and share them with someone you know. How did the new boots help Carlos? And how do you know? At first, Carlos is nervous about dancing. Do his feelings change? And how do you know? And last question, is this celebration similar to any holiday you celebrate? Thank you for joining us with our reading today, and I look forward to reading with you again soon.